Orlamar here with another Grand Arena video. This week my opponent is Darkenloth. It's our final push towards Kyber Contender. Looks like he's got a relic Darth Revan team. 276 wins, I think. Looks like from SWGOH.GG he puts his Darth Revan on defense quite often, so I saved my Padme for that. He's got a Jedi Knight Revan team that he usually saves for offense, and he usually sets the same defenses, so I was able to plan accordingly for it. So let's get into it and see what we set. So because I saved my Padme and my Jedi Knight Revan team is should be better than his, I decided to put my Jedi Knight Revan team on defense along with the Newt Separatist team, and then I switched it up and kept all my Nightsisters together. I was looking at his roster for a little bit, and I don't think he had a good counter for it. His Emperor Palpatine team didn't have any Zetas, and his Bounty Hunter team didn't have any Zetas, so it looked like it could be tough for him. So I placed that on defense. I also just remodded my Talia to have high tenacity, so she can. The theory there is that she won't get stunned and she can cleanse the rest of them. So then Kira Nest behind my Nightsisters, hoping that if they get through that one, that should be kind of tougher. And my droids are kind of a gimme. So he's got his CLS on defense here along with his Darth Revan team. Both are what I was expecting there. So I've got my Padme for the Darth Revan, and then I think I'll go with a CLS mirror match for the CLS team. And then his Geos, not terribly strong, so I normally use my Nightsisters against Geos, but we'll try something different this time. So let's go for the hardest one first, just in case we need to clean it up with something. I've been running my Padme in Arena now. She's now gear 12 plus 3, but not for this one, so just want to make sure this works. And in Arena, I've been using her with Grandmaster Yoda too, so I don't really know how this all works with R2-D2. So kind of confused there because I didn't know what to do. Most Bastilas that I face are a lot faster than my Padme. So normally I get a bunch of debuffs up on my team first, and then I can cleanse with Padme and get a bunch of protection up, but that didn't happen, so I had to save it, and now I'm able to cleanse and get my protection up. Let's see, we've got 8 stacks here. We can take out Bastila there. We've got 16 stacks here, so see if we can get some burning on them probably, and just take down, I guess, Sidious. Sidious and Candace aren't terribly well geared. This is, I shouldn't have done that probably because I didn't have the 100% offense boost, but it was alright. I was able to take out 2 of them, so it worked out okay. Now Ahsoka should take him out here with 1 big hit with her courage and 54 banners. Could have been better, could have been worse, so I'll take it. Then the next questionable one is, well, not really questionable, but just want to make sure I can do it fine, is my Emperor Palpatine team against his Geonosians. Pretty reliable counter here too. Do the AoE with Vader first, since he goes first, and then throw the saber right away to give your whole team turn meter. We'll probably put some fear up here to get them to skip a turn, and then I think I just fracture the brute right away so he can stop taunting. Nobody's got one person, Poggle's got fear, so maybe we'll just start popping the staggers and get the turn meter going. Could reduce some turn meter, but I think I've still got a couple people to go before that, so try to ability block. The key here with this counter is that you don't want to let Poggle or Brood Alpha get a cleanse off, because then all your debuffs go away, they heal up, and they all take turns and take you out. And one good attack from these Geos with all of them cleansed can really take out a character right away and turn this whole battle around. So just want to be very careful to keep the turn meter on your side and keep them from getting those turns. So I like to spread the shock around so that when I do stun with Palpatine, it's a 2-turn stun, and also on Palpatine's basic, he gains 15% turn meter for every shocked enemy. So I'm trying to slow it down here. I would normally use Tarkin's AoE there and just take them out, but I wanted to get full protection on everybody, and I also wanted to get kills with Palpatine to accomplish a feat. So that's my second kill with Palpatine. Trying to find the strongest one so I didn't take him out there with Thrawn, but too strong. 59 banners, it works. It's better than what I would have gotten with my Nightsisters probably. So got a Karth team back here. Juhani's gear 12, but the rest are like gear 8 to 10, looks like. They do have the Karth's data, so don't want to underestimate that too much, but should have plenty to take care of that. So we'll go in against CLS. Could probably just go 3-man here, but I don't think my old Ben's gonna need to be used anywhere else, so we'll just take him there just in case. See if we can eat up the stun right away with Han, but nope, of course he stuns Chewie first, so that sucks, but oh well. So debating whether to stun Luke or Han here. I think I go with Luke just so that he doesn't get things going a little bit more. Let's see, I don't want Akbar to cleanse that stun, and so I just stun him again, push back some turn meter, ability block, see if we can get Han out of the way so that we can he's the one that does the most damage against us, and then we'll probably try to get CLS out of the way. Now get Leia out. She does quite a bit of damage when she does her triple attack. Don't want to taunt because Ben can't recover protection because like the rest can. Looks like he did lose some protection, so we might lose a banner there, but it might be close enough. We'll see. And make sure we're full health, full protection, and no, Ben lost one, so 60 banners, still good. Look in the back there, and it says Ewoks, which I was not expecting. From what I had seen, there wasn't much detail on SWGOH.GG of what his other defense was, because I don't think many people clear his Darth Revan team, which was kind of surprising, but I expected a Phoenix team back there. So Ewoks was not what I had saved something for offense for. So I decided to go in with my bounty hunters because that was probably my strongest team that I had left. Bosk is gear 11, but the rest are like gear 8 and gear 9. So get the taunt up with Bosk. And then Lograve does his days on us. They've already removed the taunt from Bosk, so that's not great because everybody else is really squishy on this bounty hunter team. So I don't want to get a big hit from any of them, actually. And they just take so many turns. So we'll probably remove some turn meter and dispel some buffs. Probably just dispel some more buffs. That attack cannot be evaded from Cad Bane, so I really want to get that contract triggered. See if we can get it right here. I don't know. Oh, we had 2 days bounty hunter, so that kind of sucks. We got the annihilate, so or execute. Yeah, execute. From Boba, so he won't be revived, so that's good. We're down to 4, but we're down to 4 as well, so we've got Greedo gone. So try to get that contract triggered even more, but this taunt is really getting to me here, get a stun. Nope, doesn't happen. And they attack Boba, and he's out. Boba number 1 is out. He's kind of what I need here to be able to dispel all these buffs on them, and he's almost out again. So now we got 2 buffs on him. We'll slow it down. Oh, almost took him out, and that would have gotten the bounty hunter's resolve back up. But instead, they take him out, and now Cad Bane's almost out. They're taunting, so we can't even take him out. Now we can take him out, but it won't be the same because he will be able to be revived. So if we don't get to Ewok Elder in time. And there he is. He's back again. So now we're in trouble. We did get the contract up that it can't do too much damage against Bosk and Dengar stealth, but we are not doing any damage either. So it's kind of frustrating not being able to take them out before they heal. And I eventually just put it on full auto, so we'll speed this up quite a bit here. And almost got one of them out, but even if I got that one out, I'd still have to take out Elder. So never really had a chance here. It looks like it was going to be a timeout. And actually they were able to take out Bosk, so they'll probably be able to take out Dengar too. So we take a loss. That's very unfortunate. Could cost me the Kyber Contender title, but we'll see. So then that changes my plans for this Karth team. I usually keep my first order as kind of like a backup team for cleanup. I haven't needed to use them too much this GAC. I also have a couple Geos and like an Akbar team as cleanup too. I think it's better to save some teams like this instead of putting them on defense, because I don't think they're going to save me many banners on defense, and I would hate to not be able to full clear. So First Order usually does pretty well against Old Republic, but I'm kind of out-geared here, and I don't have a Zeta on Kylo Ren Unmasked, so that's kind of an issue. I did get buff immunity on quite a few of them because I brought in TIE Fighter Pilot with them because I don't have a good 5th First Order, so that worked out pretty well. But they're able to cleanse that and get some debuffs on me. We'll try to get speed down. Really, the game here is to try to keep that taunt up on Kylo Ren Unmasked to make sure that he's the only one that they can attack. Because he can. This First Order team shouldn't do too much defense, or too much damage, and the damage over time effects should heal him up a little bit too. So just using a bunch of basics and his stuns, and then try to take him down one by one. Luckily, this Zalbar's gear 8 looks like, and kind of squishy, so comparatively at least. But so we're able to take him down, so that's good. Should make this easier if I can't clear it in one. The one thing I really don't want here is T3 to clear all my buffs again, so because I want to keep that taunt up and keep the rest of my characters protected. So I got rid of T3 next. Mission does some damage, but Karth's almost dead. I don't know who it's worth going for. Of course, to get a dodge there. And then we can take out Mission, and then we just got to whittle down Juhani. Once it's one-on-one, this team's fine. I can take out a Malik team if we needed to, or a Malik 1-on-5, but just because of that 2-turn stun from Kylo Ren Unmasked. We don't have much of a way of regenerating health, unfortunately, so it is what it is. We'll get 51 banners. That's pretty terrible for having everybody survive. So then we got to go clean up this Ewok team. So I saved my Phoenix team. So not very well geared, gear 8 Hera, but I do have a gear 12 Ezra, so that's the damage I'm looking for, and a gear 11 Kanan. So gear 9 Chopper and gear 8 Zeb. Haven't used them in GAC in a while because I've been splitting up my Jedi most of the time and using Ezra for that, and he's really the only damage that this team has. So after the first initial barrage, I was feeling a lot more comfortable after seeing how much damage Ezra actually does against them. So we'll probably call in Zeb here to assist, maybe Kanan. Yeah. I like to have that Daze up there. We'll see if we can dispel some buffs from Elder so that we can take him out. Call Ezra to assist. Of course, he didn't double tap there, unfortunately. See if we can get Elder out so that we don't have to worry about any more revives, and then we've kind of got it in the bag. But that taunt is so annoying. And then they've all got Retribution. We'll clear those buffs. And Elder's gone. So we're now, a lot of people just give up and they just try to clear here. I think it's really important to keep going for banners. So I do kind of slow things down a little bit and try to spread some love around to the rest of the team to try to make sure that we have full protection on everybody. This team, Phoenix team, is really good at regenerating protection and health. So it's not hard to get full banners with them. I mean, they don't take out too many great teams, but when they do, they are pretty efficient at doing so. So I probably could have taken this team in first time and been okay, but I don't know. Maybe with 5 Ewoks, that would have been too much to ask. Because the Ewoks do just get so much turn meter from each other. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why, but I just struggle with Ewoks. I always try to take in something too weak, and then I end up losing. So, before my first battle with them, I thought about trying my First Order team, but then I realized that Ewoks just dominate First Order, so didn't want to really do that. So, one more hit here, and we should be good. See if we can call somebody. 40 banners, so that's the best we could get there. So we do get a full clear with 1 loss there. Not so bad. I think that's my 2nd or 3rd loss this season. Got a couple more feats to go next round. Now just got to wait for my opponent to attack, see if he can clear my Nightsisters and my Jedi Knight Revan team, or if I can get a win here. So after I recorded the video, I waited for a little while to see when my opponent would attack, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and with 30 minutes left, still no attacks. So I'm going to chalk that up to the intimidation factor of my defense. But yeah, no attacks. It's nice to get a walkover win, especially when I failed this round, but it is more fun to see how my defenses do. But ranked 7th for now. Hopefully we can complete a few more feats and move up the ranks a little bit. It's going to be kind of hard to catch up to Wisp C at the top there. All right, see you next time.